How's it going, everybody? We are here bright and early in the morning at the Buffalo Harbor State Park at the start of the New York Empire State Trail. And as you can guess, we're in Buffalo, New York. And the Empire State Trail, that is the start, or I guess it would be the end of the Erie Canal. But for us, we're going to start here, close to home, and we're going to walk the whole thing. For those of you that don't know, the Erie Canal that goes pretty much across the entire New York State. It goes from Buffalo on the far west end all the way to Albany on the east end, and that's where it meets with the Hudson River, and it goes all the way down to New York City. And I don't think it could be overstated, I guess, how important the Erie Canal is out here in western New York. My girlfriend, she's being awfully quiet here, but she knows everything about the Erie Canal, including the Erie Canal song, having lived here her whole life. Are you gonna sing it?
I'm not gonna sing.
Not a chance.
Hello. Interesting.
Yeah, here you get to learn about all of the most interesting parts of the Erie Canal over here in Buffalo, like all of the abandoned grain elevators and the slightly less abandoned grain elevators.
And that they all have names.
Yeah, and someone bothered to name them all. I thought this was going to be about that drawbridge up there. Oh, there is a plaque for it.
The Ohio Street Bridge.
Well, we finally got to the point where you could actually see the Buffalo City skyline. You would know it from such well-known films as...
Evan Almighty.
Yeah, and nothing else. Also there we got the General Mills plant. That is a Buffalo icon. That's why the city always smells like cereal. They're cooking up Cheerios over there, usually.
Sometimes you get Cocoa Pops.
Or Cocoa Pops if you're lucky. There's a friend. A bunny. No, don't go. Don't leave me, friend.
Bye-bye, friend.
Bye-bye. It's simultaneously way bigger and way smaller than I think.
It also goes way below the water.
Yeah, it's probably heavy as hell.
Yeah. I've slept on this ship. It smells just like this on the outside and the inside too.
It smells like a goat.
Yeah.
So the Sullivans is the little one. The big one is Little Rock. And the sub is the Croaker. Yeah, I tell you what though, it's like someone who's got claustrophobia, that submarine looks like an absolute nightmare.
These are also the only warships on the entire Great Lakes.
Yes, because of some special agreement with Canada, there can't be warships on the Great Lakes. Yes.
The War of 1812, no more warships in the Great Lakes, but these guys have special permission.
Yeah, because no one's going to war with them anytime soon. Got the Buffalo Lighthouse over there. Another one of the postcardable Buffalo places. Cute little like sailing boat community thing going on over there. I could be about that. A shack and a boat, nothing else. Got the Skyway and the ships. Oh, there's the Peace Bridge right there. And that goes the other side. It's Canada. Now we're getting into like Buffalo proper. Well, we're finally back by the water after walking along the highway forever. We just got to make it around the bend over here, and that's where lunch is waiting for us. Well, that's the Grand Island Bridge. That means we're getting up into the North Towns now. Lunch is just at the other end of this.
This is where they buried the Manhattan Waste Project, just upstream of this.
Yeah, and they dumped all the radioactive crap in here.
Yeah.
Or a lot of it.
Lots of nice declassified government documents about it.
Oh, there it is. There's lunch. Tell you what, I don't care what I get. I want a beverage with ice in it and a place to park my ass. that was a colossal rip. You think for almost 45 bucks you could do a little bit better than good fast food. But tell you what, I made that free refills on the drink machine work for me. And it's a good thing we only... And the toilet, I left a heater in there. So it's a good thing that we only have to go like a mile left and then we'll be done for our very first day. So all the way over there is the Grand Island Bridge where we were. And this whole time we were just hiking down Lake Erie, and do you mind? Hiking down Lake Erie and the Niagara River. And just now are we gonna go into the Tonawanda Creek, and we haven't even hit the canal yet. There you go over there, you can see, welcome to the New York State Canal System. This is the start of the Erie Canal. Isn't that exciting? This is a cool little area. What do you think? We got this in the bag?
I don't know, my feet hurt.
Yeah, then you're screwed then.
My feet are probably gonna hurt every day.
Yeah, it's not gonna get any better. Ooh, look at that. No diesel, don't care. This is cool, all the people out enjoying the beautiful day and all the bridges. Got all kinds of activity here. It makes it seem like it's actually used. It's pretty cool. Hey, look, there we are.
We started there, and now we're here.
Yeah, I thought for sure it'd be like right on here by now. And this is all the way where we're going.
Yeah. The co-host.
It's K-O-H-O. Stuff your face at Coles. Wink out Mono is where it's at.
I don't know the logo.
Oh, I can't believe you. Yeah, we could bang that out today probably. What do you think?
No. I want to take a nap and pet a dog.
I see.
Man, some vegan just went like happy with the chalk.
Yeah, there's like every 50 feet over here, there's like some sort of vegan stuff written on. It's been like this since Tonawanda, which is like, ooh, look, a heron. There he goes.
So graceful.
Meh. Well, we're passing through mosquito hell right now.
That's what we get for getting up early.
Yeah. I feel like I gotta be just as bad, but it's crazy to see them all. They're like trailing you too.
They're like trying to get your armpits because you got the ventilated shirt.
Yeah, I'm stinky. Well, we're at Grandpa G's in Pendleton, or Uncle G's, Grandpa G's?
Uncle G's.
Uncle G's. The one time I didn't use Uncle. Uncle G's here in Pendleton, and that's lunch if I've ever seen it. They're gonna open in like 30 minutes.
Freshly squeezed lemonade.
Oh, yes. And from that sign over there, it says Lockport is 6 miles away, which is awesome. Time to swap that cocksucker into my truck. I think it's hilarious. It's got to be huge too. I have no idea how heavy it is, but I see my man uses the Harbor Freight hoist as well.
It's a 1 ton hoist.
A man of quality. Well, that doesn't look plastic. That's probably all metal.
It looks like it's like a whole tower.
Well, you can tell we're getting close to Lockport now because there's pieces of locks all over the place. They subscribe to the same kind of interior decorating that I do, which is blow up gears and then display them on your shelves. And so we've just seen little pieces of them strewn all around Up there's like a dredger and like a big cable spool. So we're getting there.
2 miles, or just 4 miles.
It says 4. So up there we got, they called it a guard lock. I think it's a floodgate, something like that. I don't know. First lock or lock thing that we've seen. That's the first big lock for like boats and stuff. That's, do you want to guess? It's a Lockport. That's right. It's one of, I think it's the only one that still uses the original lock. So that's something fun to look forward to.
Yay!
Okay, so here we are, camped about like a mile or so outside of Lockport, just before, you know, the city and people that'll get us kicked out. There was a pretty distressing long stint of uphill. Not a lot of uphill, but after a long day of flat, uphill is, any amount of uphill is annoying. And my trusty shoes were more like on their way out shoes. So I've got a lot of blisters, which sucks. But we gotta take care of it.
Here's your Band-Aid.
Thank you. No Peppa Pig?
No, that's made out of wool though.
I got your number, Porta-Johns. Well, here we are. We've made it to the Lockport locks, lock 34 and 35. And we're just walking down alongside them right now. We're going down the side of the old locks. They have like examples of the original locks. And that's the side we're going down. And the other side has the modern one that the actual boats use. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Pretty cool. I could tell that we made it our way to a Lockport this morning. Went on the side of the road, there was a full piss jug. So that's a pretty good sign. It's pretty cool. We got our first bit of trail magic this morning. We were at 7-Eleven for a donut, getting some more water. That guy got us a couple Gatorades for the hike.
Thank you, whoever that was.
Thank you, person whose name I didn't catch. But that was really nice of him. It'd be cool to poke around a little bit more today. See, read all the plaques and stuff for the locks. But I don't want to be in the rain any more than I have to be. We made it to Middleport, and it's raining, and it sucks. And I tell you what, I done goofed with these shoes. I picked some lightweight shoes that I had lying around for a few years, and they sucked. I've got blisters in places that I've never had blisters before, and blisters in places I didn't even know existed. And unfortunately, as it comes down on us, still got like 5 miles to go, where there's a pizzeria waiting for us in Medina. But look at it. Well, there goes the worst of it. It came down for a while, like that kind of rain that you just can't believe. And thank you to Dylan of Middleport, who let us hide in the lookout for the toll bridge, or the raised bridge, what do you want to call it?
Bridge keeper.
The bridge keeper guy for the drawbridge, because he let us hide out with him for a while. So that made a huge difference, because I probably now have like a whole half gallon less water soaked into my pants.
No puddles in my shoes.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep going, because there is a Mark's Pizzeria in Medina, and I'll be fucked if I'm missing out on that. Hey buddy. There's a big old snapper. I don't know what he's doing there.
I think they're digging for eggs.
Will they dig for eggs? So here we are at Medina. We decided to take a zero in this hostel here and snagged some of Mark's pizza. So sitting here after chillaxing for the whole day, got zip ties and bias plies on the TV, got pizza in my gut, and I got pretty messed up by that whole rainstorm and whatnot. My feet are hosed. So we didn't plan to take this zero, and we might not have the whole trip in the cards anymore. I got roughed up pretty bad. I've got like new blisters in places I never had blisters before. You got your ankles are all messed up. Yeah, you got the sock thing, and every single mosquito bite that you got swelled up in an absolutely brutal reaction. Yeah, I've never seen something like that before. All right, folks, are these bed bug bites? Like, got dot 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 dot, goes all the way up. I know you could see from the mosquito bites that I showed before, and then more, because they were saying that bed bugs are sort of indistinct blemish that goes up the arm or the upper back. I mean, that's what that looks like. I've never had bed bugs or ukus or whatever. I mean, you saw what the mosquito bites look like, just sort of a big old lump. But that's pretty concerning. We switched beds the other day. She was top bunk first day, and then I was top bunk the second day, and I didn't get any stuff that looked like that, but I also didn't get any visible mosquito bites, so if I got chomped, it might not have even showed. But it's a little concerning. So there's Medina Falls, marking our trip out of Medina after we stayed there for a day. Yeah, there's the skyline, what you can see of it. There might be a 5-story building there. It's a cute little town. You see a lot of places out here that, like, especially the canal towns, where their industry leaves and the town kind of dries up. But no, it still had like all the main street was pretty much there. Went to a diner. It was pretty nice. You can see a lot of people enjoying reading books on their beautiful old homes. It was a cool place. I don't know about that hostel though. It was like more expensive than a basic hotel, and it may or may not have had bed bugs. And I don't know, bed bugs or no, I got, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, it's like, itchy. Oh. So, there we go. Today we're gonna be heading off to Brockville, which is not Brockport, I didn't misspeak. It's between Hawley and Albion. So that's where we're gonna go. It's about 18 miles. There you go, there's our waterfall, you can see it. So right now, believe it or not, we're over a road. It's saying that this is the only culvert, which is where a road goes under the canal. Apparently it's the only one on the Erie Canal. And if you wanted to know what these long stretches of canal look like, it looks exactly like that. And this is a very canal sort of thing, is that even though we're on a noteworthy feature, it's pretty much featureless. We're in Knowlesville. And they see up ahead, they got a little map telling me where we are. Here's hoping. I'm feeling good today. I'm actually getting some rest, popping all the blisters and stuff like that. Ooh, does the canal provide? Oh, canal beer. So we're in the northernmost point of the canal. Doesn't really mean anything since it goes east to west, but yeah, that's cool, I guess. Also cute house, smokehouse, cute house. It's very nice. Look at that beautiful lunch. We're here in Albion, getting pretty close to our goal. What have you got over there? Oh, that looks grody.
It's because it's natural peanut butter and I didn't squish it.
Natural peanut butter. It's always squished peanuts.
It doesn't have the emulsifiers in it.
Okay, whatever you say. Well, mine looks a lot better anyway. My camper charcuterie board that I got going right here.
No, he's shook his head no. Lame.
There's one of them will honk for me.
No.
Oh, we're taking a shit on the Erie Canal. A shit on the Erie Canal. Here on the canal with my pal. Just cruising the trail when I'm sprouting the tail. So I'm popping the sit and I'm squeezing the shit. Shitting on the Erie Canal. Turtle eggs. You can see them. Probably a snapping turtle, judging by how big they are. Quite a few of them, though. So we're here, camped outside of. Oh my God, the name is so generic. Hurdleton.
Yeah, something like that.
Hurdleton, I think. And I got some fresh tops meal. This is ostensibly instant chicken Alfredo mixed with instant chicken. So we're gonna see how this goes.
This is freezer bag cooking.
I've had worse. I've eaten worse. One thing is it does taste nutritious and it does taste like it's gonna stay down. It is hot. That's all that matters. It's been raining out. That's not bad. I was expecting it to taste like there was 5 times more preservatives in it, or the exact amount of preservatives that are actually in it. But it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. Well, here we are in Holly. Seen a lot of these bridges go up and down as we cruise through. I guess it happens more than I thought. But it's pretty early in the morning. It's like maybe 7 and nothing's open. So we gotta cruise through to Brockport to refill the water. Why can't you be her?
Because I'm not 10.
Oh, yeah, you're more like a 4.
I walked right into that one.
Well, here's Brockport. Gonna stop here to get water and a couple other things. Probably stop for a snack. Thankfully, the Walgreens is on our side of the bridge. And then we'll be continuing on to Spencerport. Oh, I see a Salvatore's.
Yeah, it's right there.
Salvatore's. That's something to think about. So we're going through Brockport. Just had myself a slice at the gas station. I couldn't resist. Just started thinking about pizza. This is a cool little stretch. We actually met the mayor. She introduced herself. Her friend wanted to know about trekking poles. So that was cool, chatting up with people. She said to say hi to somebody if we see him down the canal. So we'll have to keep an eye out for him. But it's a cool little area. It would have been nice to stop, but don't have to. We're gonna be cruising to Spencerport. It's kind of got a similar setup. Pretty soon when we get up here, there's a country club, and that's where Diesel Dave and I launched the Soroka, and from there to Rochester, I have seen the canal, but from the riverside when we were sailing. Abandoned house. Too nosy not to peek in. What is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Well, that's stinky. It's probably full of bees.
It looks like it. And the insulation's falling down. The window's broken right there.
Bees. In you go. You first.
Look in there.
Someone's in here.
What?
Like a critter.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see any people or like beds and stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of poop though.
Yeah, there's like a raccoon in here or something. Well, it had a fireplace. Oh yeah, we gotta get out of here. There's mosquito hell. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Do it.
I miss you, Diesel Dave.
I do miss you, Diesel Dave. Now I'm just stuck with the ball and chain. This is where we started. That one time we tried out the sailing trip, and we had some seriously good grub in Spencerport at this barbecue joint. So we're specifically ending in Spencerport so we can have dinner there. It's gonna be good. I've just been thinking about it all freaking day. Now we got kind of trail magic here. Got some cups and some water for everybody. Oh, and even a dish for the dogs. We're good on water, but appreciate it. Thank you. These might be the biggest mushrooms I've ever seen. Look at them. There's my shoe. So here we are in Spencerport. The barbecue joint is just across the river there. When Diesel Dave and I did this, there was a Memorial Day parade, so we docked here on our Soroka and came in, and it was like literally Looney Tunes wafting over to the barbecue joint, like a pie being left on an open window kind of stuff. It just smelled so good. We were cruising for a McDonald's, and then we just, oh nope, whatever that is, that's what's for lunch. Here it is. Here it is. Finally. Literally been waiting for it the whole trip. Well, goodbye Spencerport. I cannot believe all those ribs are inside me right now. It was ridiculous. I destroyed that. And so did you. That chicken was pretty picked over when you were done with it. So we're leaving here now. This is a cool place. The lady over across the river at the visitor center, she was packing up, but she still let us come in and fill up a water bottle and everything like that. So that was very nice of her. We met a lot of nice people. In Brockport, there was those two ladies, Margie and oh
Jackie.
my God, Margie and Jackie, told us to go meet up with her husband or whatever, who was further down the path. We met up with him, said hi to him, and then the lady here at the visitor center was, everyone's been super cool to us today, so it's awesome. Oh, we're leaving Spencerport bright and early at 6 in the morning, and wouldn't you know, it's raining and shitty out again. That makes it like 2 nice days, and every other day was junk for this trip. But we're finishing off in Rochester today. I guess it's interesting if you like architecture. There's gonna be a lot of bridges to go under. Maui boys, that's how we do it. Is he playing dead?
Well, here. I thought I saw his body move, but... Or might be freshly dead? No, he's dead.
Are you sure? We're just poking this dead snake.
Oh no, there's his tongue. He's still alive. He's just playing dead.
He's playing dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's just hoping we'll leave him alone and stop poking him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Snake. I just needed to be sure. Hello, my love.
Hi.
I just got one question for you.
What? Yes. No, JK.
No take backsies. So we're passing through Rochester. It's kind of strange because we're going through the city, but on either side of this, it's like wooded just as it was all through the rest of the canal. But you can hear them. The highway's right behind us. You can hear like dump trucks and stuff moving around, people's cars, right in the city. But I remember from our sailing hike that this part of the hike also took a really long time. What are you munching on over there?
Big Newton.
Big Newton. So I'm gonna take the chance to say some stuff, pass some time. So there was a couple of lessons that I learned for this, what turned out to be a shakedown and not a through hike on our way to Rochester. And that is that just because your shoes were good 2 years ago, it doesn't mean they'll be good anymore. So that was the big one. I ruined my shoes and then soaked my feet. Then I got blisters, you know, all that kind of stuff. I learned that you can get bed bugs pretty much anywhere since the hostel had them. Trying to think of some other things. You should definitely be eating food or be packing food that you can eat if it's completely squished. I've had a couple of absolutely powderized Pop-Tarts that I just ate crumbs of in the morning. What are some things that you learned?
Stretching's important.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's all you got?
Well, I'm chewing.
Okay. I learned that with this, it's not really urban camping, but this town-to-town hiking kind of is different from hiking around in the DAX. What you have for your setup that you're drinking out of is a couple of 1 liter bottles with like a long straw in them, and I got my usual bladder. And the bottle is way better because if you're stopping in a town and you're in like a McDonald's or something, you can go to the restaurant, the fountain machine, and you could fill up your water bottle, and that's no big deal. But if you got a bladder, now people are raising eyebrows. Now it's weird. Just a couple of other things like that while hiking through the towns. Because out here, if you got to poop, you're gonna hold it, because you're gonna hope you're gonna come across a construction site or just a random porta-john or a park or something like that where you can poop. But if it were the DAX or you were through hiking the AT, you'd probably just stop wherever you got to crap and crap. So that was something different. How about you? What else have you got?
I don't know. Just learning to hike with a fanny pack is interesting. I learned that I love it. Even though fanny packs are lame.
Oh, everything is lame when you're wearing all this stuff.
That's true. I look lame with my fingerless gloves.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Well, there you go. There's beautiful downtown Rochester. We're also over a bridge, over a rail, over the canal, which is kind of cool. But there's the beautiful Flower City. Kind of obscured by the rain, kind of obscured by all of that Canadian wildfire smoke we've been getting. But that might not always be how it looks, but that's always how it feels. What do you say?
Gloomy and gross, yeah.
Well, here's where the Erie Canal intersects with the Jenny. We got bridges everywhere. We got one that we're on. That's 390 over there. Bridge in that corner, bridge in this corner. I used to live like 2-3 blocks away from here, so I'd run and walk down here pretty frequently. Way in the distance back there is another floodgate, and that's about halfway to where we're finishing off. Come on, you gotta run once we get to the dry spot.
I will. I'll run when I get to the dry spot. Ow. That was Stephanie.
Come on, up you.